Hey, hey, hey. Hey, okay. Out to the pay, for the grass is always greener. I don't do no labels, I call it how I see it. Okay, out to the pay, for the grass is always greener. I don't do no labels, I call it how I see it.
Yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of No Label the Podcast. Here with my boy Nell.
Yep.
Special shout outs to everybody that's been subscribing on YouTube as normal, liking on Instagram, following, sharing, YouTube, TikTok, Facebook. We appreciate the engagement on everything. Now, go ahead and get to the sponsors.
Shout out to the sponsors. Shout out to Guap Coin.
Guap Coin.
Your favorite cryptos. Favorite crypto. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to ETF approval just got going. You know what I'm saying? We gonna see what it do. We saw what happened with gold. You know what I'm saying? The gold ETF that went up a couple 1,000%. Let's see what happens.
What's your prediction for Bitcoin? Is it gonna hit 100K by the end of the year?
By the end of the year, yeah.
Think so? In 2024.
I said I call it. We can run this back. We can run this back when it's time. You know what I mean? Where shout out to Guap Coin. Today we sitting down with one of the most active, one of the most best DJs in the town. You know what I'm saying? I always like to go back when I first met somebody. So when I first met bro, I'm chilling at the free music party. They had a little event. You know what I'm saying? I'm there kicking it. Yeah, I stepped behind the DJ booth. Apollo's in the kitchen. So I'm like, I'm running the DJ set. And nobody was in the room, so I'm like, it's cool, bet. Next thing I started playing music, people started coming in the room. I'm like, oh shit. So I keep it going for a bit. People was rocking out. I'm like, oh, word. And then I'm like, all right, I gotta swing this to somebody. I ain't got too many songs in the repertoire. So then somebody came to me and was like, yo, you mind if I, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, yeah, bro, come on. So boom, he get on. Find out he nice. I'm like, oh shit. Like who's this? I'm like, yo, yeah, bro, my name Jett. You know what I'm saying? He said, yeah, I DJ a little bit here and there. But I think I'm about to get active, though. I was like, hell yeah, do it, bro. Like absolutely. He was trying to convince me to get back in the
How
DJing.
long ago was this?
Man, this had to be, was this pre-COVID?
Listen, I'm glad there are people who remember shit because I don't remember. I'm glad you know because I'm like, oh, word?
I could not tell you.
I know that happened, but like, word?
I could not tell you. But I 100% remember this is the first time I met bruh and been mad cool, like real humble, down to earth person. And it's just like, I seen him do what he said. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yo, I'm about to take over the DJ. Bet. And then I see him at Soho, see him at Good Bar, see him doing events with the Bills. Like, I see mad stuff. So I'm like, yo, that's what's up, bro. And, man, it's an honor to have you here. DJ Jett, what's good,
Appreciate you, bro. Like, first and foremost, I'd like to say thank you for having me because I love podcasts. Like, I listen to at least 2 every day. No lie. Like, every day, like, at least 2 podcasts. So, whether it be a DJ podcast, like a self-help, just a podcast about anything. So, it means a lot to be here on one. This is my first one. So, thank y'all boys and y'all beautiful platform, like, for having me. That's super cool.
No doubt, bro. Appreciate you as well.
Yeah. Hell yeah. So, I'm trying to think. This is the first guest we had that wasn't born in Buffalo for a little minute.
Anything.
Yeah, it's been a little short. But
Maybe.
my man was born in the Cuse, you know what I'm saying? He rocking the orange, you know what I mean?
Otto. That's the squad.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, man.
What's Cuse like? People who haven't been.
So, I grew up in Syracuse in a really cool time. Born and raised there. I lived in the inner city of Syracuse, on the east side of Syracuse, but I went to school in the suburbs of Jamesville DeWitt High School. So it was really cool getting a good mix of, the inner city life and the suburban life.
Mm-hmm.
But the area that I really started DJing in, that was like super cool because there was a lot of dope rappers and DJs and parties coming up from people that are around my age. You know what I mean? So it was super tight. It was a cool time. A lot of like big house parties, field parties, mansion parties, all kind of crazy. It was the Project X era. That's what they call it. People would text me, be like, "Yo, remember that Project X?" That's what people didn't know it as. And I was like in the center of that. You know what I mean? Like,
you was DJing?
yeah,
Right.
I was like 14, 15, 16, 17 doing all this. You know, it's not a lot to do in Syracuse. You know what I mean? It's in the middle of New York. It's super cold. It's not a lot of people from New York City or Buffalo or anywhere else. It's really just like Syracuse centralized. So, you know, ain't a lot to do there, you know what I mean? Other than like Syracuse University cats, which we separate ourselves from the city. We love SU, we rock the gear, but Syracuse is its own city.
Word.
So we kind of made our own fun. You know, I came up doing like glow parties, which glow parties are like team parties that were like 500 to 1,000, you know, 15, 16-year-olds. And I used to just do those and got my start there and built up. And I shipped off to Buffalo. But Syracuse, when I was growing up, was super dope. It was so cool. So many house parties. We were just getting into all kinds of trouble in good ways. But we was turning up. So it was really cool.
Word. So what are some artists that's from Q outside of like Posty?
Oh man, so Sean Maggs, first and foremost, big shout out to Sean Maggs out of Syracuse. Michael Larry, dope artist. Astro, I'm Gone. Right now, currently Zach G, is running that. So, you know, and it was really ran by the artists. You know, it was a lot of like concerts, and I was just DJing them.
There's a couple of big artists that's from Syracuse too. Like
Oh,
Tusi is from Syracuse.
Tusi's from the Q's.
Okay.
He's
I didn't
by
know
way
that.
of South North Carolina. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We claim him. That's Tusi.
Nah,
from the
he
Q's.
claims Syracuse.
No doubt.
Though. He claims
But,
Syracuse.
you know, that's, you know, Tusi's, he's Syracuse. Yeah.
Yeah, he
for sure.
moved to North
He from the town.
Carolina.
He from the town.
You got
For sure.
who else? Scory. You know who Scory is?
Yeah, Scory's
Scory's from
actually my cousin.
Syracuse.
Bro.
Really?
Like, no cap.
That's
yeah,
dope.
His
That's
mom,
what's up.
Shakina, is my dad's like really close cousin.
That's tough.
We just haven't linked up or met or anything yet. Like,
So if you don't know, Scory is like signed to Polo G. I think he was the first artist signed to Polo G.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, he still rocks with Polo. They was with each other the other day in Bahamas and whatnot. So
yeah, that's dope.
yeah, shout out to Scory. Scory's dope. I like Scory because he really captures what it's like to be from Syracuse, but he's very current and he's like forward thinking. You know what I mean? His beat selection and you know the path that he's going. He's out in LA now, so
That's tough.
So what do you think are like the characteristics of like a Syracuse artist? Like how would you know somebody is from Syracuse?
That's tough. That's a really good question. I like that. It's more about how you meet them in person. You know, like when you're around them, what kind of person they are. People from Syracuse tend to be really humble, really teachable, really coachable people. So that's one thing that I know about the town. As far as like being an artist, it's kind of tough to distinct. But once you meet someone, you're around them, you know, just humble, cool, chill.
It's good qualities to
Color
have.
orange.
What's the biggest difference between the people in Buffalo and the people in Syracuse?
Ooh, that's a good question. It's really no difference, but I see more of a Southern influence from the people from Buffalo.
Okay.
More
Yeah.
like it's really mid. It's like the beginning of the Midwest for real. So it's like the Midwest and the South all in one. You know what I mean? That's really Buffalo. So you see a little bit of that. It's more of like a New York City-ish element in Syracuse, but people from Buffalo got like this like Midwestern, Southern kind of style to them. Y'all probably don't see it because I'm from here.
Nah, I definitely get what you're saying.
You know what I
I
mean?
get it.
Yeah, I
Y'all
get it a
ain't
little bit.
Chirac, right? Y'all Atlanta. Y'all definitely Buffalo, but it's
Yeah.
like the mixture of the
Like we have Southern aspects that aren't necessarily like the known Southern aspects. Like we don't have Southern hospitality here. That's not something that we adopted.
yeah.
But we may adopt it like other characters. I kind of get what you said. Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, because I'm like, I lived in Cleveland and I've seen what the Midwest is like.
Oh, word.
Yeah, so I'm kind of like, I definitely get those elements, and it's like I hate when New York City people be like, oh, y'all sound like y'all from the South, and it's just like,
Yeah.
nah, we just on the West.
Yeah, it's a
We just on the
Midwestern.
West.
I used to think people from Chicago sounded Southern. It's like a Midwestern thing. So, yeah, Buffalo Cats is cool. You know, it's been real welcoming since I came here like 9 years ago. It's been love. Like that Buffalo thing is real. It's really real.
Now, did you come for school or did you just come like just moved on a whim?
So it's funny because I've never actually been to Buffalo before I came here for school. Senior year of high school, I was DJing everything. this prom, that Sweet 16, the glow parties, the house parties. Like I was really moving in my city, like for real. And I love that. You know what I mean? I'm grateful to have gone through that. But then I'm like, okay, like what do I do next? So, you know, my grades are good enough to go to a college, but I'm like, I don't want to go too far because I got a bread like that. But I'm not trying to be like in Syracuse. I'm trying to grow. You know what I mean? So I remember going to a college fair and this dude named Glenn Tapling, he was just looking at me. You know what I'm saying? He was at the Buff State banner at the college fair. He was looking. He was like, come over here. He was like, what are you thinking about doing?
Glenn Tapling.
Glenn Tapling. Yes.
Tall black dude?
Yes.
Is that Sterling dad?
He got a son around our age.
That his son hoop?
Yes.
Son was
Oh,
nice
yeah,
as
that's
fuck.
right.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
Sterling
yeah,
dad.
See,
Yeah,
see. But yeah, so him, he single-handedly is the reason. Like, he brought me over. He was like, yo, what your grades looking like? What you doing? Come on down. And I'm like, all right. And I had never really thought about Buffalo until then. So that night, I went on my laptop and I was just looking up everything. That's one thing about me is like, when I'm passionate about something, when I love something, when I'm interested, I'm gonna search every detail of that. So I looked up Buffalo, who are the DJs? I saw Wire, I saw DJ Big Rob, and I looked at Big Rob, I saw his radio show. Every night when I went to sleep, I would listen to his radio show. I'm like, this dude is destroying radio. Like, he's crushing it. I'm going to Buffalo. That's why I'm in Buffalo, is DJ Big Rob.
That's tough.
Single-handedly. So when he, you know, we used to do the radio, and I was like, okay, I'm making this move. And I'm like, you know what? I don't even need to visit. I'm sold. So I just showed up, and it's been lit.
Yeah, DJ Big Rob, come on down.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Got a spot on the couch for you.
I tell him that too every time I see him. I'm like, bro, I gotta thank you. You know what I mean? For real. Putting in that work.
That's tough. So once you got to Buff State, were you down like DJing immediately, or were you just like, yeah, let me focus on the school, or
Immediately. You know what I mean? Like, the city of Buffalo didn't take to me as quickly as the University of Buffalo State. Well, it's a university now, but the College of Buffalo State. Just doing events on campus, things like that. Because I didn't really have a car. You know, I had a car, but my mom made me leave it at Syracuse. So I started doing like campus events, little things like that. Which, you know, is really like full of New York cats. Because, you know, the colleges at Buffalo are really New York City. They all come up here. It's a few Buffalo cats.
they take over the parties, bro?
It's all, which is a blessing. Because, listen, it's a blessing because that's when I was really immersed in the reggae, dance hall, soca.
Afro beats.
I used to be so
Afro
sick of
beats
the
wasn't
soca,
really
bro.
a thing freshman
Before
year.
it was called Afro beats.
They call it Zonto.
Yeah.
Zonto.
Soca. all that,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, so it was really like, yeah.
Yeah, so it's definitely hitting the Zonto. I was at my sister's wedding going crazy at the Ghana joint.
Hours, huh?
Yeah, bro.
Forever. But yeah, like that's a blessing because you know what I mean. Like being in Syracuse, I'm so isolated to that. You know, the Syracuse University really wanted to exclude the people from Syracuse as much as they could, so I didn't really get.
UB was like that.
You know what I mean?
UB was like that for a while.
They're not even from there, but they want to anyway. So I
Talk about
learned all about that culture, and it was tough because the New York City crowd is tough. The DJs are excellent. They want it how they want it, when they want it, the way they want it, and I had to learn that. And at the same time, linked up with DJ Heat. You know what I mean? Just going to bottoms up on Thursdays. That was my shit because all of my roommates used to do that. Met Heat. He never heard me DJ, took a liking to me, you know what I mean? Started linking me, started like, you know, bringing me around, started letting me DJ here and there. That's when I really got used to the Buffalo, seeing what Buffalo was really about. You know, I started branching out from there. But it really started in 2014 when I came here. It was cool. It was a great time. That was a good year. Hell yeah.
Glad we gave you a warm welcome. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Buffalo's great.
So
Buffalo
just
can be harsh.
I do want to backtrack because we kind of skipped over.
Oh, for
what
sure.
made you get into DJing in the first place? Because we kind of just started to where you were doing like the Project X style parties.
Okay.
And during that era, what made you even want to be a DJ in the first place?
So my mom was a DJ, a radio DJ, before I was even born. Back when she was about 25. She's a DJ. Her name is DJ B Scotch. She used to DJ on the radio.
Butterscotch?
Had the dopest voice. Yeah, exactly. Had the dopest voice ever. Super cool. Had all the music, just really like a real flavorful vibe. You know what I mean? Like that's just how she is. And then she stopped because, you know, she had me You know what I mean? She was pregnant with me. She kind of like put all that on the back burner. Kind of did her thing, and I like always heard that story, and I just kept it in my mind. I always grew up with CDs, tapes around the crib. She never had a filter on what I could listen to. Now some parents are like,
Yeah, that's
you
tough.
can't listen to that's bad words. Nah, she let me listen to everything. She was just like, don't repeat that shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So listen to whatever you want, just don't repeat it. And then, you know, I used to always have an eclectic taste of what's cool and what's not. You know, Kenny G, Lauryn Hill, Sade, Leonard Skinner. Just she had an open palette, like super open. Like she country, rock, everything. She was like, if it's cool, it's cool. You know what I mean? So I always kept those values in me. Keep in mind, I'm like young, fast forward, I get about like 9, 10. I used to always find myself going to the DJ booth when I was a kid. Always. Just went there just to see what he was doing. I didn't even have an interest in it. I was just looking at it, and I'll go up to the bass, feel the bass of my chest, hit my chest, and I'll go back to the party. And, you know, just always did that. I got to about 11, 12, and we had to move. Like, we had a nice house, and it was super cool. It was like, you know, big yard, and we had to like downsize, you know. And I was feeling a little discouraged. I was just like, okay, we not doing as good. You know how it be. And then at the same time, I'm like, you know what? I love sports, but, you know, that's not really my thing. Like, my uncle played for the Eagles. He's like the star running back at my high school, Syracuse University. He's like a star athlete, you know, and I didn't really want to live up to his hype at the same time. Like, I don't have the same passion for this as he did, you know what I mean? And I know that's what it takes to get to the next level. I have a passion for something else. And I was just being honest with myself, and I'm like, that's music. So I convinced my mom, or my grandma, actually, excuse me, to give me a pair of turntables. Started mixing. Sucked. Sucked. For a whole year, just trash. Convinced somebody to let me DJ. Spanky Boy Lights, his name is Spanky Boy Lights. Convinced him to let me DJ his birthday party. He was younger than me. He was like 9. And, yeah, but he was lit though. He was dumb lit for. He was a lit 9. Like, he was a rapper and all that. Who's actually the son of DJ Big Hype. No, yeah, D Johnson, DJ Big Hype. Shout out to Big Hype, because he's a DJ in Syracuse and he's running shit. He's like he's older than us, but he's like OG. So I DJ his party to get it started, and I just saw like how people reacted to music that I was controlling. It was unbelievable. Like, I'm making people do that. Like, the music that I'm playing is causing this effect. And I'm just looking like, if I play this song, they're going to do that? Like, that's amazing. You know what I mean? I'm affecting their mood. I'm controlling their mood. I'm uplifting them. Like, this is crazy. So I just kept doing it. For real.
Fire.
Yeah, it's wild.
I like the fact that, because normally we hear stories of when people have like athletes or somebody like notable or who's like successful in their family, like you get to see the path that they walk, so you know what to do in order to get there. And normally that person follows it in order to, you know, become who they are. You took the route of, I like playing football, but I see what it actually takes to like get to the NFL, and I don't like it enough to do that, so I'm gonna try something else.
Yeah, nah.
That's also another great example of it, though. You don't normally hear that example.
For sure. And I love, don't get me wrong, I used to play football, track. I love track. I love being fast. I was faster than everybody. Put down everything. Try me. No, for real, I was really fast, but I was just small. I was a skinny dude. I was kind of frail, so like I didn't really get playing football like that. You know what I mean? I just kind of like opted out. I was like, okay, that's not really it. So instead of like playing in my prime football game, I like DJ'd it. You know what I mean? Homecoming, DJ'd that. You know what I mean? At my high school. So that's kind of the path I took.
So is that how you got Jet? Because he was fast like a jet?
You want to know why? I've never actually told anyone the truth. I've always been lying about it to seem cooler.
Oh, yeah, we got to know.
All right. No label exclusive. So, you know Wiz Khlaifa and Currency?
Jet Life.
Jet Life. I was trying to be cool, and I'm like, yeah, I'm Jet Life. Yeah, I was tatted at like 15, so I got the tattoos. I'm like,
Yeah, you was the coolest nigga ever. Yeah,
I'm Jet Life. But I had to be different. Just had to be different. So I added an extra
Double T.
Come on.
So
Bro, honestly,
Because I'm teed up. You feel me? Because I'm teed up.
nobody knows that.
bro, honestly, that's a cool reason to me because I love Currency, Wiz, Jet Life.
Bruh.
That was a movement for us.
Bruh,
It's still
Wiz?
a movement. Like I want a Jet Life varsity jacket till this day. And them shit's always sold out.
Yeah, he makes a lot of. You know what's crazy, bro? I smoke with both of them.
Word?
Word?
Fire. Where at?
So,
Story time.
All right, so Currency was here. Big shout out to Tone, Bryant, Tony Boy,
Tony Boy.
Oh.
Was he at first?
OG.
He was
No,
our second or no, he's our third guest. Maro was the
Maro
second.
was number 2.
Gino was the first.
No.
David was the first.
David was the first. My brother was after Tone.
Okay, so Tone was the third.
Tone was the third.
That's a solid 3. So he brought me out to DJ his set at Currency when Currency's at the Tom Ballroom. Now, I was a fan before, like a fan. Like this is who I listen to.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm up on stage, you know, I'm setting up my turntables and whatnot. And then he comes on stage like, hey man, I like your jacket. I had a nice Syracuse jacket, like a satin Syracuse jacket, vintage, super cool. I'm like, me being a fan, I'm like, you want it? he was like, yeah, man, like just see me after the show, man. After that, so I did this set, and it was probably like one of my dopest sets ever. I was playing like Max B, I was playing Mac, I was playing old Wiz, Smoke Dizza, Dom Kennedy, all this shit that I like. You know what I mean? That's what I listen to. I like player shit. I like lifestyle
Facts,
shit. That's what I listen to. It's funny because like when I go to DJ, I'll be listening to some Dom, but then I'll go and I'll play Kesha. You know what I'm saying? Like for the crowd. You know what I'm saying? Something completely different. But anyway, yeah. We do the show and it was lit. You know what I mean? I've seen Currency perform like 3 times, so it was like cool. And then I was walking past the tour bus. Everybody was trying to get signed. I'm walking past the bus with my turntables. He was like, hey, yo, Jet, yo, what's going with that jacket, man? He's like, look, bro, I got you. He was like, you know what? I'll be back. So he go on the bus, like 25 minutes, which is like kind of long because I'm like, what the hell? He come out with a joint. He gives it to me. He's like, come up. So he with his girl and shit. We just go out and smoke and shit like that. And I'm like, stuck, nigga, because that weed is good. I'm like, I didn't even know what to say. You know what I'm saying? We were just kind of chopping it up and chatting and whatnot. And then he was like, I gotta peel out. But you know what I mean? I fuck with you. I appreciate the jacket. You know what I mean? Like, et cetera, et cetera. And he gave me a joint to go. So that was the Currency story. And
That's
I got
right.
his manager's Instagram. We chat every now and again. But I respect Currency, for real. That's one of my favorite artists because he came up independently. You know what I'm saying? Like, straight off of merch, no label. He was signed to the hottest artist at the hottest label, you know, Cash Money and Lil Wayne.
2 of them. Was that with No Limit too?
No Limit. Left that to do his own shit. So I think that's super cool. And he just always rap about keeping it player, keeping it cool.
Keeping it P.
Yeah.
No, that's what I'll be on too. The Currency, the Dom Kennedy, Larry June. That's my vibe.
Yeah, man.
Wiz story.
So boom, fast forward, rewind to 2011, 2012. Wiz Khlaifa was performing at the Honor Center in Syracuse. It's like downtown. Like, keep in mind, I'm the kind of guy where I gotta know who's doing what. If I fuck with an artist, who's doing what, who's his DJ, who's his bassist, who's his drummer. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just who I am. So I found out his DJ is a dude named DJ Bonix. Now, Bonix is out of Philly, Pittsburgh, and just like Big Rob, I used to listen to all of his mixes, and I'm like, yo, this guy's incredible. What the fuck? He's mixing the wildest shit into the wildest shit. Like, what the fuck? So, add him on Twitter. We become cool, chatting and shit like that. He was like, yo, I'm doing a show in Syracuse. Pull up. So I pull up. Just met him, et cetera, met Wiz, and we formed a friendship after that. So anytime Bonix came within Syracuse in that time, or Buffalo eventually when I moved, I linked him. So, and every time I would meet Wiz. So I met Wiz probably like 8 or 9 times.
Okay.
I smoked with Wiz in Toronto for the first time 3 years ago. I'll never forget, bro. It was crazy. So he was on tour with Moneybagg Yo and DJ Drama, and Lil Uzi Vert was backstage. But I didn't know it was Lil Uzi back then. I'm like,
This was like Uzi's first tour.
yes,
Yeah.
Purple Dreads. He's in the room. Lil Uzi's in the room, like just wilding. I'm like, who is this dude with this crazy energy over here? It was Uzi. Anyway, Wiz is working out, and I'm like doing push-ups with him. I'm like working out with him and whatnot. We over here smoking. He lights up a joint. I'm just next to him. He was just like, passing me the joint. I'm like, all right, you know what I'm saying? Hit the weed, you know what I'm saying? You know, we just kept it cool. Just, kept it smoking and just, I didn't really make nothing of it because it was just, you had to be cool in those situations.
Yeah.
And,
Absolutely.
but I remember one time when he was here in Buffalo at UB, I was going through some shit at the time and we were smoking and I asked him, I was just like, yo, like, how do you make it out? Like, how do you get to the level where you at? You know what I mean? Because when I'm around him, I don't try to say too much. I don't try to do too much. You know what I mean? It's kind of just like chill. He was just like, yo, like, you just got to like see it through, do a good job and have fun. Like, no matter what, have fun and see it through. Those two things I took with me forever.
Was this the UB Summer Fest? It was Big Sean.
Springfest. No, it was like this Springfest type shit.
Yeah, was it like Big Sean, Nas, Damian Marley?
That was, okay, so that was 2013. That was before I came. It was like 2013 to 2012.
Oh, well, yeah, okay.
Yeah, this time was with Wiz, just Wiz.
Yo, because I want to say my favorite concert ever was Wiz Cabin Fever at UB.
I wasn't there for that. I missed that one.
Bruh, I'm talking about like, this damn near might have been the first time I got high, like in public type shit.
Yeah.
Like, bruh, that concert was so crazy, bruh. Like, it was Nas and Damian Marley, Big Sean, and then what was his name? Tiny Tempa.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And Wiz clothes, bro.
What?
That was one of the craziest concerts I ever.
That sounds like the wildest budget ever.
Right.
Bro. That was a moment, bro.
Yeah, he's
Shout out to
he's a
Wiz.
real genuine dude. It's weird being around him because I feel like he's one of my cousins. Like he gives you that kind of energy. Like he real chill. How he acts on his day-to-days and his songs, he's really like that. They'll make you feel welcome, you know what I mean? No Hollywood, none of that. Real chill, real calm. Probably because I hang with him with his people.
Mm-hmm.
But straight up, I love all his music. You know, Cabin Fever, obviously. Cushion Orange Juice, obviously. Taylor All the Dice, come on. Like I really grew up on
Classics.
that, so it's cool to be around those kind of people, smoking with those people.
Flight
doing
School.
what they do, bro. How fly, like they write the instructions. You know what I mean? Like it's all in the lyrics.
Yeah.
It's all there. So,
People
yeah.
forget how like impactful he is, bro. And like he still makes good music, bro.
Yeah.
And it's just, bro.
He making
Wiz,
a lot of money too.
bro. Wiz is him.
Oh,
He can still tour off of what? See You. Like, but listen, he's got songs, but that See You Again has such an impact. It's one of the highest viewed YouTube videos ever. A couple billion.
Ever. Like, bro.
Yeah.
Shout out to Wiz, man.
Yeah, shout out to Wiz, shout out to DJ Bonix, Lon, Ludi, Will, the whole gang. Shout out to y'all. Thank you for making me feel welcome. I mean,
I still be wearing camo shorts to this day.
yo, hey, you know what? When I wear
I might get that
shorts,
patch in my hair this summer.
I look for my chucks. I'm like, yo, where my chucks at? You just do the whole fit.
Word.
You enjoy that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, no, that's cool.
So like, yeah, it seems like you be getting well traveled. You know what I'm saying? Like, what are some spots, other cities that you DJ'd in?
Proud to say that I've DJ'd in Los Angeles as of last year. I've been to Miami. This year will be my 4th time. I DJ at Hyde Beach in Miami. Love DJing in Miami. It's a dope spot. I DJ'd in Toronto for my birthday last year. Niagara Falls, Canada, which don't sound like, but they have the dopest club in this entire area. Dragonfly nightclub.
Dragonfly?
Dragonfly.
Niagara Falls, Canada is completely different from Niagara Falls, New York.
Niagara Falls, New York?
All right, now,
I DJ'd there too. Don't get it twisted. Yeah,
let's keep it there. Let's keep it there.
I got a lot of students. I got a lot of students from Niagara Falls, and they give me a hard time. But like they some of the best people. You know what I'm saying?
Treacherous.
Yeah, nah. So I mean, those are the really fun spots that I've DJ'd in.
Yeah.
Miami, Toronto, LA is dope.
I heard Madrid called, and they was like, "Yo, need you."
Yeah. As of today, I'm in Madrid for the month of March, DJing in Miami, and then I'm heading off to Madrid. So that's super cool. It was funny because I went there last year. My friend, I told you I went to school in the suburbs. So I got some friends who got some, you know what I'm saying, who do well for themselves. And I was driving back from Syracuse this time last year for a gig. I'm just driving, and I don't know what we was talking about. Oh, I was DJing his brother's wedding, so we're just talking about it on the phone. I'm like, oh, what are you doing? He's like, I'm in Italy. I'm like, all right. Okay.
Weird flex, but okay.
Okay. He's like, I'm going to Spain in like a week. You should meet me there. I'm like, word? He was like, yeah, I have an extra hotel room. Just come. I'm like, so I look up prices. The prices are like $400. Yeah, Spain. Around this time. Which, as you know, it's like $1,000 in like peak season.
Yeah.
So like it's less than half. So I was like, yeah, why not?
Yeah, say less.
Went there, networked. They actually thought I was a member of Justin Bieber's camp.
That's funny.
Yeah, so I went to Spain. Like everybody in the clubs, anywhere we went, we got VIP treatment because they thought I was like one of like Justin Bieber's like.
Why'd they think that?
Bro, because if you look, okay, so there's a few cats that like you could combine to like maybe look like me. So they DJ Tay James. Shout out to Tay James. That's my guy. He wears like really oversized glasses like I do. And then their pianist or the guitarist Justin has like wavy locks like I do. You know what I mean? So I guess they just combined the two. Bro, everywhere we went, we got VIP treatment. That's everywhere. They like looked me up on Instagram, was taking pictures of me. I got like photos. So it was cool. It was a dope trip. You know, I just did my networking thing and kind of just met the right people. So it's gonna be fun.
Word.
Yeah.
Nah, so especially as a DJ, like your network is key. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Well, like where'd you learn those networking skills, or did it just come naturally?
Dude, I'm an only child. I'm an only child as fuck.
Hey, me too.
Air clap.
Big only child shit. So, you know, I kind of had to like make a way for myself. You know, I had to create things. You know what I mean? Because I don't know this. I didn't have the skills of doing that. You know what I mean? I didn't have a brother or sister to show me how to do shit or to fuck up for me to know not to do that. You know what I mean? It's all trial and error, you know, so I kind of just had to meet people and make my own fun friends.
I feel like you probably overly researching comes from being an only child too. Because you have to kind of check all the boxes or really make sure you know as much as you can prior to getting into something or into a situation. Because you can't learn from experience or learn from somebody who's already done it because you don't have siblings like a lot of people would.
That's the best way to describe it, honestly.
Because I was gonna ask you, were you when you said like when your mom had you, and then she had to like quit the DJing and do da da da, because you didn't mention like siblings after that or like siblings before you. It was like when she had you. I'm like, oh, he might be an only child. That instincts, man.
You know. So I grew up Dolu, but like I got a sister from my dad's side. Shout out to Dom. I love you, Dom. I be sending her like FanDuel pics and shit. I goes on FanDuel. She be like, yo, what's the pics? I be sending her my pics. They don't be hitting, but
it's all good. It's all good.
They hit eventually.
It'd be hard to hit. I'd be like, bro, like, God damn, you want to catch Dawson Knox?
Damn this parlay,
bro.
Man, nah, that's dope though, because it's like, especially with DJing, it's like you meet so many people. So it's like you gonna brush shoulders with the upper echelon high people, and then it's like you gonna see everybody else. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, what's your favorite like events to DJ?
Ooh, that's a good question. I like being in the background, like playing like the vibey, I guess you could say K Trinata-esque, you know, like tempo, soulful house. You know what I mean? Like old school records, old school Sade. You know what I mean? Like Knowledge, like vibey, like you know.
I haven't heard anybody play Knowledge at a party in a while.
You know who said that? Donut Slinger. Jermaine, you know Donut Slinger? No. He's a producer. Yeah, shout out to Donut Slinger. He's a producer here in Buffalo. He sent me a video 2 days ago of me playing Knowledge, and he was just like, "Yo, this is the first time I can admit that I fuck with you because I know who he was. I know who he was. I'm like, oh, this nigga playing Knowledge, like, oh shit. But I'm like, you know, it's the vibey shit. So I mean, I guess you could say like I like museum openings or galleries and things like that. You know what I mean? I like playing the background and like setting the tone and like making it real sexy. You know what I mean? You know, making people dance is fun, but like making people vibe.
It's different.
Really creating the ambiance of the environment.
That shit. Yeah, that's a good question. Like sneaker openings, grand openings, shit like that.
Stuff.
Yeah, that's my shit.
Is it ever difficult to like you at a event and it's like they're playing music that you have zero interest in? Because that was my hardest thing with DJing is it's like everybody's like looking to hear the song that they want to hear versus no, I'm just gonna play some good music and you gonna like it.
Get with it to get lost.
That's tough as a DJ.
Bro, it's tough.
Get with it or get lost, nigga.
Bruh.
Not be booked again.
I used to DJ with the mask on. I'm just like, not like.
Hold on,
What you wanna do?
Kimon. It's not about the art? I thought it was about the art.
When I say that?
The art is the.
You're right. You never said
I'm about to say
that. You're right.
Trying to set him up.
So I pretty much describe to you guys what I like. You know what I mean? Like the spitters, the lifestyle music, the vibes, the soulful shit. But at the end of the day, I want people to have fun. And I know the majority doesn't like what I like. And that's where I become selfless in my craft. Because I don't mind playing what people want. For them to have fun. I'm here to take them out of the element, take them up. Because life sucks. You know what I mean? Life gets you down. It gets you back up. I'm trying to like meet them here and then take them up. Whatever will do that, we'll do that. I'll read the crowd, I'll see who's there, and I'll assess the situation, and I'll move from there. That's really it. If they want to hear Sexy Red, Sexy Red.
Ski.
Why did y'all do that?
Shit, all right, bro.
Y'all really, y'all podcast? But yeah, so I mean, my job is to like make sure everyone's having fun. You know what I mean? And y'all know that's not my cup of tea. I'm gonna do it because everybody want it. You know what I mean? And it's not bad. People like it for a reason. You know what I mean? It's not all trash.
Yeah, that's what I learned as I started getting older. It was just like not hating on like this like during like the Lil Yachty era and like Uzi. People was just hating, and I'm just like nah. Some of this is hard, and it's like they like it for a reason. Man, I remember I seen NBA YoungBoy when he first started popping, and I saw how crazy the people were going for him. Like I'm talking about like it was like a girl pushing past like two security guards, both of them 250. She's getting by them to just to touch him. I was like, okay, he's making something that's fire. Bro. Like he's saying something that's touching these people.
Bro,
that's insane.
I remember when he first dropped 38 Baby. I don't know who did it. You know, like in the in Fredonia, the computer lab in the library that was like upstairs. Somebody changed all of the screensavers to the 38 Baby cover art. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna have to listen to this.
Somebody took the fucking time.
Bro, it's like 10 computer screens. All of shit's 38 Baby.
His numbers are crazy on YouTube.
Oh yeah, insane.
If you actually like take the time to look, it's like what the fuck? He does the craziest number, and it's not like he's bad, but like damn nigga, you doing some.
Especially like a year or two ago when he was dropping like a video a week.
Yeah.
Crazy.
It's something about those artists from Louisiana. Like they got a chokehold on us. Yeah. Just like the masses. You know, Wayne, Boosie, Juve.
Yeah. I feel like they're very in touch with people. You know what I'm saying? Like they're just like from the mud. Like I will not forget where I come from, and I will always be able to translate it no matter how successful I get. And I feel like that's what connects them.
That's dope. That's a dope reputation.
Ain't Sexy Red from Louisiana too?
St. Louis.
St. Louis, my fault.
Yeah.
Same thing. I mean,
Yeah,
she connected with the people.
absolutely.
He definitely is.
St. Louis. Yeah, they got an accent there.
I haven't been, but
Right there.
I want to go.
Right there.
St. Lunatics.
Hold on, she did.
Do the dance.
The last artist to come out of St. Louis was Nelly? No, Smino. Okay.
Smino.
I knew you
Good
know.
catch.
Yeah.
I didn't know that either. Yeah,
I knew he's from St. Louis. I forgot all about him. My fault, Smino.
Because I thought he was from LA. Because he's always in LA, and I guess where I like known him from. Like, he's from LA.
I
saw him in
think
LA,
No Name
actually.
is from Chicago.
Huh?
I think No Name is from Chicago.
Yeah, No Name's from Chicago.
Yeah, her and Saba from Chicago.
Yeah.
Remember, I saw Smino on Fairfax, and the girl I was with was like, "Oh my god, that's Smino! Oh my god, that's Smino!" And I'm like, "Okay, yeah,
You with me though.
all right, all
You
right."
ain't with Smino, you with me though.
That's the cool thing about LA. Like, have y'all been? LA?
I haven't been to
Hell
the West
no.
Coast.
I gotta take a trip.
Hell,
I do.
Not
Ooh,
today.
We do.
They robbing niggas out there today. They doing a lot out there right now.
Listen, if y'all could take the trip, take that shit because it's so cool.
I want to.
I remember I saw like Tyler the Creator just skating down Fairfax casually, just straight Goshen going to a cafe. I went to Snoop Dogg's son's. He had a party, and these girls I met on Instagram, they invited us. So I was like in the room smoking with Snoop Dogg's son. I didn't even know it was his fucking son until I left. Like, look this shit up.
That's tough.
LA is cool. You never know who you're gonna run into because it's like it's big, but it's small as hell. So you can run into a Shmino or a Snoop Dogg son, Tyler the Creator.
No, that's fire.
That's dope.
Yeah.
So like, where do you see you taking the DJing? Like, how far you want to go?
All around the world, dude. For real, for real. I want to DJ on every continent. And I want everybody to feel the energy that we have here, because we might even take it for granted. You know what I mean? There's
Absolutely.
so much energy here. That's why
Definitely do.
people in other countries like Europe and Canada, they look at us and when artists come there and they all pop out because they love our energy, they love our vibe. So I just want to take it everywhere, and I want to start releasing my music more that I produce, because I do produce music.
Here we go.
Talk about it.
I do, but just releasing that music and having something that people can take with them that lives beyond me.
Are there any tracks out right now that you produce?
No, but there's tracks that I play bass on. And there's some tracks that I play electric guitar on.
I forgot you played bass. I seen you on the bass. You played drums before, right?
Yeah.
I've seen you play drums. I remember when I see you in passing. I'm like, yo, he on the drums too.
Yeah.
He on the key. I'm like, yo, he on shit.
Is that him over there with the tuba?
Yo.
You played on that What You Do to Me on Level.
Were you there?
Yeah, we was in
In the attic.
Shit.
I was there for that. Wasn't I?
He was there too.
I forgot. I didn't know that was you, bro.
Yeah.
I never forget that session. That was a session I was like, nah, Kane Wave is different, bro.
Yeah.
That nigga different.
He was hitting the deadline too.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was right at the deadline. He wanted to make sure. Yeah, so backtrack. I'm in Buff State. I'm in my sophomore year, and I got Logic Pro, messing around with it, trying to make beats because everybody was doing it. But I remember looking up. This is the time where Travis Scott was doing rodeo, and I went to the show. I'm like, bro, this guy's a fucking maniac. Like, he's insane, bro. His music is crazy. What the fuck is this? He's an alien. And I'm looking who's creating his tracks. I look and I see a producer named Mike Dean. I find Mike Dean, look him up. He's doing the piano. He's doing the guitar. Sometimes he'll play bass. He'll do the synthesizers, key synths, and he'll mix and master. So I'm like, bro, what? That's cool as fuck. You know what I mean? I always grew up with guitars and pianos around me. My mom always kept them in my room. I never played them. Like, there was always a guitar in my room, always a piano. Never touched it. Not once.
That's crazy.
Not once. So, like, I get to college and I'm like, okay, like, I want to, like, create everything from the ground up because that's just what kind of person I am. Like, I've always known that I'm going to create the world around me. I knew that. I was always drawing on myself as a kid, like, for tattoos and shit like that, like, just creating shit all the time. So I knew that I was going to create everything. So I taught myself a little bit of piano, a little bit of guitar, a little bit of bass, trying not just to learn and do cool shit and, produce. And then I played for a couple artists. I did OG Soul's set at Buffalo Festival. It was like 2015, 2016. Played some guitar and shit. Played for a couple artists at Buff State. One named Quality. Big shout out to Quality. Coda Sevilla was in that band too. I played bass for him. I play bass on a couple tracks for Rubik's Cube. Rubik's Cube's a producer in Buffalo too. Shout out to Rubik's Cube.
Shout out to Rubik's Cube.
So yeah, I mean, I played here and there, but I remember one day I was going through some stuff with my shorty, and I went to go pick up some bud. And, the house that we was picking up bud from, I guess Kane Wave just happened to be there in the attic recording an album. So I go upstairs to listen, and I hear this track. I'm like, damn, shit's fire. Like, and I was like, yo, Kane, like, I feel like I could play guitar on this. You know what I mean? He was like, all right, so play guitar. Kane is dope because Kane, like, he creative for real. Like, he just, you know what I'm saying? He with whatever. So I went to the car. My shit just happened to be in there. Went to go get it. Hooked up. I think I tried it, like, I tried to play a solo probably like 15, 20 times, different takes. And I had one take that just really stuck, and I just felt like everybody in the room just, like, paused. So that was the take that made the album. It's called What You Do to Me.
I was there for that. I remember that shit.
First hand account.
Co-sign DJ P6. That's
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah.
My first Black Magic I had.
Word.
Tomorrow got about 4 tracks on there. What You Do to Me. That was the one. Yeah, that was the one that I was like, that was that track, bro. If you go back to that project, out of all them other joints, that shit is just that's that vibe, like that K-Tronada almost type of thing, like in that project specifically. And I was wondering why you was playing that same shit over and over and over. Like it was like when Wayne go into the studio, he just do it. This nigga was doing the same shit over. You know, I'm like, at what point this nigga's gonna be okay? But
it really hit me.
it hit.
'Cause I'm an emotional person. I don't know if y'all fuck with zodiacs. I'm a Cancer.
Cancer gang.
Yeah.
Cancer rising.
Cancer rising. Okay. Yeah,
Y'all
for
are
sure.
emotional.
I'm a very emotional person, and I channel that through my craft. Because if you listen to the song, he's saying, "What you do to me, get out of my head." I feel like this bitch was playing with me like the whole day.
Oh yeah, that's why you was there in the first place. Pick up the phone.
Yes. I'm like, why is this bitch playing with me?
You was supposed to be there.
Go get some weed. So I went get some bud. And then that shit happened. I did the take, and I was just like, that's really how I felt like in that day. That's why I think music is so powerful. You can just, you know. And I got my guitar like inspiration from Jimi Hendrix. Like I was just super infatuated with him. You know what I mean? Just like everything he did, I know about. I read all of his books, all of that. I visited his grave in Seattle because you know my last name is Allen, and the Allen side is from Seattle. So I went to go visit my grandpa. Jimi Hendrix grave is right there, so I went to go visit that. And you know, I'm big on artists and their influences. So he's one person that influenced me. So got the same guitar as him, and I was playing, and those emotions just came out. So, you know, production is cool. You know what I mean? It's a real cool thing because it's, you know, it's something you invest in that can last a lifetime.
That's tough.
Yo, can I use the bathroom real quick?
Yeah. Yo, I got to too. I was just gonna thug it out to the end.
I really got 3 questions.
Wait, do you guys have DJs on here?
We
We've
had
had
like
Wire.
2.
We've had Yama.
Wire and Yama.
Yama.
Wire Yama.
Oh, ask me some questions and then what's up? I answer them.
All right. So I
I'm
mean,
about to get. I'm gonna go top 5 first.
Okay. Yeah.
Top 5, then you. Then
this
me.
nigga taking a shine, man.
Shine, nigga. That's part of the podcast. Go ahead.
Nah, go.
Nah, go ahead. Go
No,
ahead.
we already doing top 5.
Nope.
Like, motherfucker.
You know I'm petty, bro. I won't talk. So
Wait,
go
what's your
ahead.
zodiac sign?
Virgo.
What's yours?
Pisces.
Do you know that the Virgo and the Pisces, do you know about that connection?
Opposites.
Polar opposite. So it's like y'all each other's sister sign.
Oh wow,
Yeah. Who about you?
Aquarius.
Leo.
We got water. We got some water in here. We got some air.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good balance.
Yeah, it's like emotional intelligence because they say intelligence is like the air.
Yeah.
We're the emotionals.
Yeah.
And Virgo is the fucking stubborn.
Yeah.
I love Virgo.
Earth ass nigga.
Bro. I wish I was an Earth sign, for real.
My mom, my brother, this nigga.
I'm gonna ask Dante. Don't worry.
Yeah, I know you were because I wasn't about to say that.
So you done DJ for like the Buffalo Bills, the Bisons, pretty much a lot of major sports teams around the town, around the city. First, how did you get into those situations? Like, what's the Jet magic?
So for the Buffalo Bill, so a lot of the coolest gigs I've gotten were from other DJs.
Right.
Really just them trusting you with, you know, if they can't make it or if they got to bring you along because they need more help. That's really what it was for the Buffalo Bills. Big shout out to DJ Yes and DJ Milk for bringing me on.
Shout out to DJ Milk.
Yep.
Big shout out
We
to
need
DJ
you,
Milk.
bruh.
They brought me along to, you know, DJ the Tailgate Village, the official Tailgate Village of Buffalo Bills. And then they trust me to do their team events. So like with the little fundraisers or the Buffalo Bills Halloween parties or any like side team parties. So I really DJ'd for like the players, and I think that's the coolest thing ever. You know what I mean? Because it's real interesting how they interact with each other in a party setting. Because not a lot of people see them like that, so it's real cool. The Sabres gigs that I got, DJ Bree.
Yep.
Big shout out to DJ Bree and DJ Lil Gab too. Big shout out to DJ Lil Gab. You know, a lot of the times they couldn't make those gigs, so I was always the first person they call. You know what I mean? And I appreciate that, and I'm very grateful for that, for being like one of the first people that all of the DJs call for their events, because they know no matter who it is, I'm gonna do my thing. You know, I say that with confidence, not trying to be cocky, but
Nah, shit, you put the time in, bro.
yeah,
And it's
I
proven.
really,
So
bro,
you should talk your shit.
Thank you, bro. That's really just it. You know, just putting in that work and just understanding people, getting to know people more. And the Bandits, that was DJ Bree again. She couldn't make it. I filled in and I killed it. And from then, I just keep getting booked from them.
And it really speaks to your character too, because another DJ to call you, that means they really trust your work. You know what I mean? So like, what's your routine in terms of just sharpening your sword? How do you get better?
Yo, it's gonna sound so bad, and I wish you didn't ask this question because I don't practice.
See, that's what I
do
wanted to
not
get
practice.
to, because
It's bad.
any other skill, somebody gonna tell you, like, you know, my boy do videos and photography. Like, you got to put the time in, the 10,000 hours or whatever. But you've been doing it for so long at this point. You don't feel like it's like second nature?
It is second nature for sure, but where I got it from, I'm sorry, DJ Bonics, I gotta throw you out there. It's all Bonics' fault. Because I remember asking him when I was like 15, I was like, stupid question. I was like, bro, how long do you practice? He was like, I don't practice. I practice when I like DJ live. And that's where I like got that from. And I kind of like stuck with that. And, you know, I am practicing now, you know what I mean, as of like last week. I was like, my thing for New Year's, I was like, yo, I'm about to practice.
That's tough, though. A lot of people don't understand, like, when you was explaining earlier, a DJ is a person, not only you got to have knowledge of your music, you got to be able to assess the room, and then you got to be able to take that L when you know you did something wrong. Yeah. Like, what's your most memorable L that you learned from and you can never, like, you know what I mean, never forget type shit?
Recently. So I was in Canada DJing for the first time in Niagara Falls at Dragonfly. And it was a bunch of college students that were bussed in from Toronto. Now, I DJ for college students every Thursday at the Steer. So I'm like, okay, they're around the same age. They listen to the same music, whatever. Yeah. So I DJ the event, and it's lit. They get there, the club was at 10, and they get there like 10 o'clock exactly. I keep them till like 11:30, and at 11:30, they all just dip. All of them. So me being the type of person I am, I'm like, what did I do wrong? Did I play him too fast? Did I like not play him fast enough? What did I do? You know what I mean? And I kept the crowd that I had there for the entire time. So I know that, you know, I didn't do the worst, but I was just like, bruh, what did I do wrong? And then I ended up finding out that that's just what they do.
They just leave.
Yeah, because they get super drunk beforehand.
Yep.
They get there, drink a little bit, and they're like, okay.
Going to the next spot.
Yeah. So like I thought I had like crashed and like did terrible, but not really. But like at the end of the day, like I'm a professional. I consider myself a professional. So I feel like there's something I could have done to keep them there the whole night. Yeah. That's how I think. Even when people have their own agenda and they want to leave the party, me just being a little perfectionist, I want to like keep them there the whole night. So,
like change their mind. What could I play that you niggas ain't leaving?
Yes.
Yeah.
Because there's those people who are like, I tried to leave. You won't let me. You know what I mean? So I want to do that for everybody. You know what I mean? So that's a good question. That's a real good question.
My last question is really a personal thing because I don't watch you DJ at several things. I think the last time I seen you was at a 500 Pearl. It was some event. I bought a ticket for it. I can't remember. But you know, Vice, if you leave and you think you're coming back, it's never happening.
Oh, I know you're talking about, yeah.
So, anyways, but what's your personal preference between a DJ controller and like actual turntables? And what's the difference?
Great question. You got some good questions. I like answering DJ questions. I don't get asked that.
Yeah,
So I DJ on Technic turntables, and they're from 1986. They're like the original turntables. They solid, you know what I mean, durable as hell. It's what all the OGs used, my favorite DJs used. Craze, DJ Bonics, Jazzy Jeff, Get Live. Yep. You know what I mean? All like the solid core DJs to my DJing. They've all used Technics. So that was like the second pair that I got. So, you know, I've always used those. I've never used anything other than those. Wow. But I've been seeing cats that I look up to, like DJ Ease, who's a great friend of mine, DMC champion, Goldie champion. He's won like mad awards. He's from Rochester. You know what I mean? Like he's like one of the best DJs ever. Like, that's my dog. He kills it on the controller. Bonics, he kills it on the controller. Wiz DJ, he kills it. Yep. I'm just like, damn, it changed my mind. I'm like, bro, like it really doesn't matter what you use. You know what I mean? But I'm like all for like the skill and the look. Yeah. But if you got the skill and the controller, it really doesn't matter because people really not paying attention.
They don't.
Bro, I'll play Ski-Yee. They'll come up to me and request Ski-Yee 2 songs after I play Ski-Yee.
Right.
Nobody's paying attention.
That's the most. I'd be like, bro, where was you at 2 songs ago?
That's a fact.
But like, so I, honestly, bro, like I wouldn't use a controller, but if I did, it would be a Rev 7.
That's the hot topic right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know what you
It
mean.
gives you the vinyl feel and they rotate. So yeah, that's a good question. Can I ask you a question?
Yes.
So,
Oh, they nerding out right now.
huh?
They nerding out right now. DJ talk.
DJ talk.
So, has it ever been a party where like you played everything that you wanted to play, like straight up? Like,
No.
have you conformed a little bit?
No. Yeah. No, I mean, it's definitely been parties where I purposely, not purposely, I forgot R. Kelly at the last wedding I did. People would be like iffy on R. Kelly. I don't give a fuck. I play R. Kelly. Like, yeah. So it's like certain songs that like
It wasn't my wedding. I know he pointed to me. It wasn't my
that was
wedding.
he was there. Anyways, but
I just feel like I need to let that be known.
yeah.
I say I ain't seen no ring, brother.
No, but I definitely, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like I be contemplating. I say no to gigs where I feel like I gotta conform too much. Like I will turn it down because I'm not having fun.
Yeah.
Like I just said
I like
yes
that.
to too many gigs where I'm not having fun, and for a minute it kind of had me in a depressed state. Like I don't even want to DJ no more. Is it really worth it? I hate the club. I'm not gonna lie to you. I really don't like it anymore. I do it though because I know that's like my gym. You know what I mean? Like if you don't go to the club, sometimes it's like skipping out on the gym. So
For sure.
I definitely have parties where I don't play everything I want to because for me, I want people to remember like that one DJ that played everything they wanted to hear, even if it's not what I wanted to hear. But
Have you ever thought about throwing your own parties?
yeah, for sure,
Yeah.
for sure. That's where I started.
Yeah,
I
that's
started at
used to.
school.
Oh,
Started in Fredonia. That was my birthplace, essentially, in terms of DJing. Then when I got back to Niagara Falls, I had to figure it out. Then I moved to Buffalo and figuring it out. So, yeah, I mean, I definitely contemplated on doing my own thing. Like, I have this idea that I don't need to say right now, but because I run a music management business, because I work with podcasts, and then DJing is not my full-time thing. So, I've definitely thought about it. It's just a matter of me holding myself back.
That's real.
If I'm being
Real.
honest.
That's real. As long as you know, shit.
Yeah.
That's what's up. Maybe you know. what I
If
mean?
you got
Maybe
some
think about
collab
it.
ideas, nigga, hey, look.
Listen, y'all got a warehouse. I got speakers in the car. Like I don't know.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
can
nah.
make something.
Great questions though. That's
Man,
what's
they'll
up.
fuck around and kick us out. We do a party in this bitch. In other words.
Top 5.
Okay.
It's a great segue because y'all was already talking about the DJ talk.
Oh shit.
Your top 5 right now at this point, not through history, not through your past. Right now at this point, what are your 5 favorite songs to play to like get a real reaction out of the crowd, or like you really know, like you know this shit about to go up?
No Hands, number 1.
That's still in there. All right.
Flocka.
Work ASAP Ferg, the remix.
Tough.
Finito, Chief Keef. You gotta go. The Sexy Red and Drake joint.
Oh, Rich
Rich
Baby
Baby
Daddy.
Daddy.
Gotta go Rich Baby Daddy. That gets everybody going.
Mhm.
And I transition into Mabu. I go to Mabu and then before that. In the 5th one, I gotta go to that Soak City.
Soak City.
Yeah.
What's that?
If you a bad bitch, and
Oh,
freaky
okay,
bitch,
right.
touch your toes, like what? Like what?
Yeah, I know what
Yeah.
you're talking about.
Yeah, the thoughts love that song.
You kind of got the same list as Wire had, except for Rich Baby Daddy,
Oh,
because
yeah.
that song
Swag
wasn't out at the
Surf on
time,
there,
huh?
I
Yeah.
I feel like he threw swag. Surf
Yeah, he
on
had
there.
swags. So his
Oh,
your first.
so we're saying all time?
No. Just for you it was right now.
Right
For
now.
him it
Okay,
was
yeah.
like right now too. But
Okay.
at that time, Rich Baby Daddy wasn't out, and he didn't name the last song you said. But the
Yeah.
first 3, he had Finito, he had No Hands, and he had what was the other one? Whatever. He had the first 3 you had.
All right, you know what? I'm gonna have to substitute the last one because I think that's a personal favorite. Because I was out in LA playing it, and I'm like, I love this over here, and I play it over here, and some people fuck with it. But the 5th song that I would play, Baby, Justin Bieber.
Yeah, I can
I
see
didn't
people
expect
going
that.
crazy. I can see the Cub go great.
Bro,
didn't expect
so
that.
I did this thing at Good Bar a couple of weeks ago where I dropped, I did the oh, and then I played it. I dropped the beat out So the instrumental just played, it was acapella just played, and I put Fuck You Mean under it. Went over to Fuck You Mean, and then I went over to Taylor Swift after Fuck You Mean, and then I went to Bitches Love Sosa after that. So I went from like trap to sing along to trap to sing along, that little balance.
You're wild.
Yeah, that.
I was about to say that nigga just went from
Yeah,
That's wild.
That's skill though.
Yeah, it was.
That's,
It went crazy though. You know what I mean? So I really try to like surprise people. You know what I mean? Because as DJs, I'm a professional. I do it full time. You know what I mean? That's my only source of income.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's my only source of income.
fire.
Kind of.
Just about to tell him this.
yo, you ever see you ever see the ARAB? I'd rather see y'all link. You're right. It's like a compilation of ARAB.
Him on
snitching on
Vibe
himself.
TV. Yeah.
Snitching on himself. He was like, I see the nigga kill him.
Bro, I used to be watching those interviews like, they can't use any of this.
I gotta see this shit. He really snitched on himself. But like, nah, like DJing is my only source of income, like for real. So like, you know what I mean? I gotta like really try to please an entire room, which is tough because everyone has different tastes. We all have completely different tastes. So it's like, you know, walking into a room where it's like a lot of white people, a lot of black people, Spanish people, you got Asian people, you got Jewish people, Indian. So it's like, you gotta like somehow find a medium, you know? So that was kind of like my moment where I was like, pow, pow, pow. Bieber, Taylor Swift, Chief Keef, bitch. Hey, Lil Durk. Bitch, out with everything. So
what would you say yours are right now?
Top 5 to play?
Yeah.
Let's
Yeah.
get 'em. Definitely Ski for me. Like, gotta have a sexy red in there.
yeah, she my friend.
I've been trying this crazy combo I found on Instagram. It's a Millie mixed into I'm a Boss, Meek Mill.
Oh yeah.
They did that at like selection, some selection.
I have an
show.
edit like that. It's ridiculous.
Stupid. I ain't gonna lie, I like to have the people sing, so I like to play Usher. I can't remember the name of the song. It's like Superstar.
You got it bad?
Nah, Superstar, I think it is.
Ooh.
The one where they sing and shit. Usher for sure. Rich Baby Daddy, because they love Drake and Sexy Red. And then I still like Swag Surf. My thing is just getting the people to participate.
How do you feel about using the mic?
MCing?
Yeah. Wow, DJ.
I love it. My problem is sometimes I talk too much. Like sometimes I'm like, they be like, all right, bro, like, we got it.
It's an art form, bro.
Yeah.
It's either you use it. If you use it, you got to use it the whole night. You got to keep going because if you
Yeah.
just use it and you stop, it's weird.
Yeah,
But
And
like, that's why I respect Wire so much because like he's made it. What Wire does, like he makes it into his personality. He
Yes.
brings it out, and that's the party. You get
Yes.
him, you get the music. And that's what it is. That's why I fuck with Wire, like what he does in his style of DJing. Mine's a little different. I'm more of like I let the music talk. I'm gonna interject when it gets lit. Everybody get lit. Like put your hands up. It's good.
yeah, I'm the person to interact throughout the night.
Yeah.
Like I'm gonna talk shit. I'm gonna call out that person. I'm gonna hype him up, and then I'm gonna just kind of let the music do what it do, and I fade into the back.
Feel me? So let me ask y'all this, if I could do that.
Go ahead.
What is like the most lit party you can ever remember? Like off the top. Start with you.
That's a great question.
I know off rip.
That's a great question.
Oh, shit. G-Ho, North Carolina A&T,
Oh, I heard about you.
2017. I can't even name just one. Every party I went to, lit. Crazy.
Yeah.
Especially because I think it was my senior year at Fredonia. So I'm at Fredonia listening to Sonny's music, Old Man, just mad like generic white people or music that's already been on the radio for like a year, put it like that. Then I go to G-Ho, they playing G Herbo, I'm Rolling. They playing new 21 Savage shit. They playing this, they playing that. I'm like, oh, this is what they play at HBCUs? Bro, I swear. I wish I would have went to G-Ho my freshman year. I would have been out of Fredonia by the next semester, bro. I'd have been gone.
So y'all Fredonia niggas? Word?
Yeah, Fred
Yeah, we all went to
Heads.
Fredonia.
Fred Heads, yeah.
My mama
From
there.
Buffalo, though.
Word?
Well, he's from
Yeah.
Buffalo.
That's tough.
Yeah, she went there, graduated there. Hell
Oh, that's
yeah.
tough.
That's
Why
crazy.
that's how she do the radio shit. It's a big music mecca. I don't know. I think I applied and I didn't get in.
You ain't missed nothing.
Nah, shit, Fred. Y'all got. It's like seems like it's a music spot. Like I got a lot of like music.
No,
videos.
definitely a music spot.
Fred, what's that summer thing we do every spring? Fred
Fest.
Fred Fest. There we go. Yeah. I could.
The biggest thing for doing
I forgot, bro. It's been a minute. Like, that was one of my top 2 parties. Like Fred Fest, 7-Eleven. I used to throw house parties. In our apartment, it was like 2 apartments on the floor. And the whole floor from our apartment to the next apartment covered. Like, I'm talking about people sweating. It was cold outside. You open that door, nigga, it's steam coming out the door.
Nice.
My first party, we had a line across the parking lot. And this is my first semester in 7-Eleven. I didn't even know half them people.
So you was DJing?
No. not this one. This is when I realized, okay, I got to start DJing.
Okay, yeah.
Because I had somebody else doing it. She said she was a DJ. Bro, she was playing off YouTube.
Crazy.
Oh,
I made bread that night, so I ain't give a fuck. But after that, I realized I gotta.
What was your
okay.
Mine's. I honestly like. I've been partying for a while, and it's like I'm sure there's some party
I've
like
been partying for a while.
old head shit?
somewhere in between, like in my high school days, like some random hood party. But one that I can remember was one of the first tacos and tequila from Jug Talk.
Okay, yeah.
When they had a garage party. Knew mad people in there. This is when I first started like partying again in Buffalo, because like I was in Ohio. They was partying different, so I came.
Were you
back.
from Ohio?
Nah. I went there for college for like a year and a half.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
So like I came back and I just didn't want to party no more because it was so much better out there.
Oh yeah.
But
he was like a stush boy shit. Like,
Bruh. So when I came back, and then like that was the first party. Like I want to say, Birds sing McKnight, Birds in the Trap sing McKnight.
Oh, okay.
That week it just came out, bruh. We was in that garage wilding. Like everybody was drinking, everybody was having fun. I got like bagged a couple joints that night. I was on crutches. I saw some crutches on the side of the garage. I took the crutches. I'm getting freaked with the crutches. Bruh, that night, it was a great night. Like, that was one I was like, yeah, I'm feeling good. Like, okay, I'm partying again. Like, we back.
That's hard.
Hell yeah.
That's
tough.
That's
No.
Oh, me? I can't even tell you, bro.
You want to come on, Mike?
Yeah, get that mic, bro.
I ain't even seen Morrow in action.
Everybody getting interviewed.
I want to see Morrow in action.
Have
I ain't
I?
even gonna lie to you.
Probably
I feel like I have at Fred, definitely.
Yeah, on some low key shit. Because that's how, like, I'm the party nigga that's always like, you know, in the back getting high, and then, you know, in the hallway getting high, staying out the way type shit. Like, my friends was really just dragging me to all the parties that we was going to.
Bro,
so.
the party needs those niggas.
He's a lover boy.
Yeah.
He be trying to sneak off.
One that was crazy. It was in Fred for sure. It was 7-Eleven. My cousin had came up to visit and shit. It was one of them. What's them weekends? Multicultural weekend.
Multicultural weekend.
Multicultural.
That's where they trick everybody.
Hey, them
That's where they
titties
trick
jump.
me.
That's the marketing scheme, right?
Uh-huh.
Absolutely.
My cousin come up right now, mind you, like at this time, this is what, freshman year, so I'm just now smoking, you know what I'm saying? So I'm really getting into it. My cousin come up and he, you know, we both smoking. I look up, I go out to a party real quick, you know what I'm saying, just to check the vibes or whatever, to see where all my people's at. I come back and he gone. So I'm like, okay, the whole rest of the night, like maybe 30 minutes to an hour, I'm looking for that nigga. And that turns out that nigga was in his car sleeping. It was just some weird shit, but that's pretty much it. Like,
Wild story.
College is fun as hell, man. I feel like those times, man, niggas just didn't give a fuck. We just living for the night.
Yep.
Type deal. That was always a good time. And that's one thing that Buffalo showed me was just a really good time. For real, just going down to Chippewa and seeing all the club scenes and, you know, vibing with the people and really getting to know people. It was always a good vibe here. It's a party city. It's crazy because it's like 6, 7 colleges.
Yeah.
8, 9, 10. Like, it's fucking
So
Make that shit happen.
city of good neighbors.
yeah, no, for real, it really is. So, you know, very grateful to have like spent my college here and still be here working. And, you know, I low key, high key made my dreams come true here. All I really wanted to do was just DJ. That's really it. That's it.
That's it.
I'm doing that shit. Like, full time.
That's
Able to like pay a couple bills, take a couple trips, buy a couple nice things for me. I got me a little dog. I got a Doberman pinscher.
his dog is fire.
Bro, she be chewing all of my shit. All of my shit, bro.
Bro, he
She
has a
chewed
fire
my cheetah dunks, which
Damn.
and my size is like 600. Chewed them bitches on my glasses. I love her so much, but like dog. Yeah, man. Shout out to Buffalo, man. I appreciate the city for real.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, man.
So let's jump into the third eye segment. You know what I'm saying? We talk about conspiracy theories and all that cool stuff.
Yeah.
I want to try something different. You know what time you was born?
Yeah.
What's your birthday and what time?
So my birthday is 7/11.
Wow.
Yeah, I was waiting to drop that on y'all niggas. Y'all like
crazy.
7/11. I'm like, oh, okay. All right.
Those my numbers,
I
man.
got something for y'all niggas.
1997?
No, 7/11, 1:17 in the afternoon.
117. Okay. Oh, yeah. 17's on the day.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, it's weird. And then 1996.
You born
Syracuse,
in
New York.
96?
Why are you surprised?
Cuz, bitch, I thought he was older than me.
Everybody think that. Yeah.
All right. So, know what I'm saying? I study astrology.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I'm taking
oh,
classes. You know what I'm saying? So we could do a little. I could do something light. You do. You know what I mean? Do it light.
All right, shit.
Just a little quick reading on the joint. So your 12th house. That's Virgo.
Okay.
So like 12th is like your undoing. So basically, like, well, mine is Gemini.
Okay.
Personally, it's like I've been dealing with Gemini women. Terrible. For me.
You mean both of them?
For me. Huh?
Because it's two
Oh,
personalities.
absolutely.
Shit, it's
Yeah,
more than
they,
two.
they got like 3-4 nicknames.
Definitely more than two.
It's hard to keep up. But so it's like that being on your 12th house, that's kind of like your undoing is like maybe overthinking, being too over analytic, and that'll kill your creativity in a sense, like just from knowing you.
See that?
So your 11th is Leo. So that's you're playful, you're being in almost like in the spotlight, but because it's on your 11th, that's your friends. So
Okay.
you know what I'm saying. So your friends and people you make, like, you like to have fun. You know what I'm saying, and that correlates with your DJing and all that too.
Let me ask you this. So with that being Leo, does that mean that I attract signs that are fiery, or does that mean that I act in a way that is fiery?
When dealing with your friends, it's a fiery
Okay.
element.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying.
Got you.
So I'm gonna skip around. Let me see something.
Yo, can you go to number 7, please? The 7th house.
Aries.
What? What does that mean?
Aries. So
No, I
your
know what
partner-
Aries is, but like,
so
what is
your
the seventh
partner.
house?
So like 7th is partnerships. So your partner is gonna be very aggressive and just assertive in what they do and how they, you know what I'm saying, how they relate. You know what I mean?
Oh shit. I'm like, oh.
So your ninth is Gemini. So that's basically your ability to travel and getting information is done through communication and thinking and analytically. So boom, you also got Mars. You also got Mars in Gemini. So I gotta ask, you ever had issues with like your legs, thighs, hip type of area?
I'm a
or
upper
scars?
body dude. I don't. Yeah.
Okay.
So like, yeah, like I do, low key.
You got a scar on your thigh?
A scar? Oh yeah, from skateboarding, absolutely.
So that's Mars in the 9th.
What?
You know what I'm saying?
Does this
So-
nigga know me?
And then, and it's like, nah, it's not me knowing you, but it's me knowing the chart. You know what I'm saying?
No, for sure. Nah,
So-
it hasn't been wrong yet. So.
So boom. Let me see. I'll do one more. So on your 4th is Capricorn. So your mom's was like the disciplinarian. Like she was really the one. You know what I mean? Head of the household, ran the ship. You know what I mean?
one.
Had, like, a business.
One.
You know what I'm saying?
Literally, bro. That's
Yeah.
wild. Wait, you might as well just go 3, 2, 1. For real, for real.
Oh, I do 3, 2, 1. So on your 3rd cusp is Sagittarius. So that's your siblings, cousins, close friends. But you also got you got Jupiter there. So it's like I would take it, but because I know you now, it's like you didn't have any siblings, so when you making your friends, it's kind of like you have a lot of close friends because you don't necessarily have those siblings, and that's done through travel, that's done through just expansion. You know what I mean? Expanding your horizons. That's you traveling and all that.
Yeah, man, for sure.
Number 2 is second cusp is Scorpio. So that's basically that's your tastes, that's your senses, that's your values, your money.
Okay.
So you know what I mean, it's very cutthroat. You about your shit. You know what I mean? So
Yeah,
like
Scorpios are mean.
yeah.
No, wait, no. Let me backtrack. Scorpios are not mean. They act like they're mean. They say that Scorpios are cancers in a leather jacket. So they really like soft and sweet and sensitive, but like
You cross them, it's over.
Hard shell.
Yeah.
You cross them, it's over. So then you also got Libra on your ascendant. So basically, it's like when you first meet people, they'll think you're a Libra in the sense of like that's how you present yourself to the world, and when you chilling. So you the mediator. You know what I'm saying? You the bridge between a lot of people, and which makes sense with your occupation. I mean,
Which is why I feel like I'm great at networking, because Libras are known for the scale to keep things in the middle. So you know what I mean? Naturally, I'm excited about what you're talking about naturally, but at the same time, I'm like down. I'm like, okay, like, you know what I mean? Like, what are you about? I'm assessing you, but I'm like excited for you. So it's like that kind of like, okay, I fuck with this person, but I'm just keep it. That's just how I act. You know what I mean? That's just I really live my ascendant. That's wild.
Yeah, man, and you know what I'm saying, and then like. Reason I did that was just because like you was bringing it up a lot, so I had to, you know what I'm saying?
I fuck with that. That's
show,
cool.
Show it out. You know what I'm saying?
That's the first time he did it too. So you the first guest.
You the first guest I did a live joint for. This is the first time I ever did like a live read.
And don't nobody else ask either. He gonna do it if he want to.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
like a lot of people are like,
absolutely.
I got you.
That's hard. That's on the fly. You didn't even know. Did you know?
No.
Bro, I didn't know before, like until you started talking.
Fire.
Third
You know what
eye.
I'm saying? Shout out to Cosmo 361 if you want to, you know what I mean, get an astrology class, tap in with Cosmo 361. Ride code. He that nigga.
Plug. I mean, I feel like a lot of people don't really like tap into zodiacs like that. You know what I mean? Understandably, I understand because it's not always true, but like it's
Bro.
yeah.
Bro,
True.
when
You know,
you really
bro.
when you know how to do it, like because
when you know yourself too,
Yeah.
act like yourself. A lot of people don't be acting like themselves.
Because a big part of it is like when most people say like, oh, you reading like they sun sign, and you like, oh, like I'm not like that. It's because now if I read your ascendant, now you really gonna be like, oh shit,
Your moon sign.
yeah, I could do shit. You could do all of that, and it will tell you because like it's different. You in all reality, you are all the signs, but you in
Oh, really?
different,
Is that true? Is that?
yeah, in different aspects. So
Okay.
like you're, let me see, because like in your partnerships, you could behave like an Aries because that's on your 7th. You know what I'm saying? When you're at work, you're gonna behave like a Cancer because that's on your 10th. You know what I'm saying? When you're with your friends, you could behave like a Leo because that's on your 11th. And all of that plays parts, and it all correlates to the body and everything like that. So like, the reason I said, do you have a scar on your thigh? Is because Mars is in the like right before the 9th cusp, and what controls that 9th house is Sagittarius, and Sagittarius rules the thighs.
Wait, will you study this, bro?
Yeah,
That's all new to me. I'm looking at this nigga like, what?
But I don't talk about it. I don't talk because like I'm currently learning, and it's like I don't like speaking on stuff I'm not like sure of and like 100% like dived in. But it's like I've been studying, like it'll be probably like a year in May, but like in all honesty, I have the best teacher in the world, so I'm gaining that confidence in real time, like on just reading the charts and just seeing it come to
Are
fruition.
you like your sign? Your sun sign?
Yeah, I'm a Pisces. You know what I'm saying? I'm emotional.
Like a Pisces?
Yeah, I'm emotional. You know what I'm saying? I
Deep?
work
Deep.
spiritually. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? We're considered like the most spiritual sign.
Bro,
you know what I'm saying? I tap it like
Best
that's
musicians are
given.
Pisces. Easily.
Bruh. It's just because our ruler is Neptune, and Neptune is the sign for groove, music, drugs, all of that. The Neptunes literally Pharrell, and that's because that's the planet of music. You know what I'm saying?
I didn't even know.
And like sidebar, not to plug my shit in, but like that's another reason why I try to play all instruments is because Chad Hugo is a fucking monster. Plays the keys, plays the, you know what I mean? Like I used to watch the documentary on Netflix about how they created Justin Timberlake's one of his albums.
2020?
What?
2020?
No, it was before that. It was before. It was the ones that the Neptunes exclusively produced. But they were in the studio. I'll send this to you. They were in the studio for mad long, just like tapping on shit and playing on shit, and you know what I mean. Like everything was hands on. I thought that was the coolest shit ever. Like you know how they have plugins for producers.
Yeah.
You can like play the piano. And I wanted to get that piano. So yeah, that's crazy. But yeah, man, that's fucking dope. Thank you for reading that. I didn't.
No doubt.
That's fine.
You know what I'm saying?
I do act like a Leo with my friends because when we out, I'm fucking like but like when it's time to protect them niggas, I'm ready for anything. You know what I mean? That's just what a Leo is. It's just a protector. Yeah.
So,
Oh, man.
yeah, man, it's been dope, man.
Hell yeah,
It's
for
been
sure.
dope.
I knew it was gonna be dope.
Conversation.
I'm so excited to be here because I listen to so many podcasts, so many, and this is my first one. So
No label.
No label exclusive.
We do.
no label.
Come on.
No label.
Shout out to Mario.
Hey, that's Mario too on that joint.
You gotta drop that shit.
Absolutely.
Have that shit in the
Yeah,
party.
that's hard. Hell
Absolutely. Yeah.
Appreciate you, bro.
Yeah, man. Fuck yeah.
Tell everybody where to find you before we close out.
At DJ JETT's DJ JETT _ on Instagram, and that has the link to everything you need to know. That has my SoundCloud, my Mixcloud. It's gonna have my website soon. I'm gonna be releasing a track on March 15th.
That's my birthday. It's lit.
What?
Wow.
Do you know what March 15th means to me? Not only is it your birthday, 315.
Come on, Q's. I gotta
A
go to
whole
Q's.
lot of shit going on.
I gotta go to Q's. I gotta go to Q's.
That's fire.
Hey, you said it, but you're
My,
right.
Syracuse is my favorite basketball team too. My mom graduated from Syracuse.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's what's up.
Deep roots.
Yeah,
Come
okay,
on.
okay. Yeah. I mean, shit. You gotta get you some apparel.
Oh, trust me, I got some.
Okay.
Where can they find you if they want to hear you DJ?
So locally in Buffalo, I'm at Good Bar on Elmwood every other Tuesday. I'm at the Steer every Thursday. But mostly just check my Instagram because I do post everything there. I try to be in and out of different cities or different spots in Buffalo during the weekend. So just look at my Instagram, stay posted. Yeah, and that's really it, man. Just tap into my mixes. You know, be a good person, you know.
Absolutely.
Sir, stay true to
You know what I'm saying?
yourself.
Drink your water.
Any final shout outs?
Yeah. Any shout outs?
Final.
Shout out to my city, man. Shout out to Syracuse.
Q's.
Shout out to Buffalo too. Shout out to Buffalo, New York. I mean, shout out to Jesus Christ, our Lord and Savior, because this is all possible through Him, for real. And if you're more of a soulful person, shout out to the powers of the universe. Shout out to the Ra, the Sun.
Talk about it.
I mean, this is all why we're here, so gotta give thanks. So
It's a fact. No
Be
label
like
to
water.
pot.
Be like water, my friend. I only said that because I was looking at his hand.
oh, I was about to say, I'm trying to get like chill, cuz. Yeah, I have like water tattooed.
Yo.
Yeah.
I ain't even peep. That's funny. No label to pot. We out.